The amount of your spending today, how much your lifestyle is today, impacts your retirement in a way that most people can't quite understand. I'm going to explain that and more coming up. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. Spending is one of the 5 factors that goes into whether you can retire with confidence and whether you're on track, okay? So it's an extremely important variable in your overall financial plan, but certainly your retirement plan, your retirement projection. In order to determine whether you're on track, doing the right things to be able to retire with confidence when you want, you've got to look at how 5 critical factors or financial decisions interconnect, okay? The age at which you want to be done, how much you spend, emphasis of today's discussion, what your income sources are in retirement, how much you have saved up for retirement and how much you are saving up for retirement, and then how much risk you're willing to take with your investments, how much market volatility you can stomach so that, how much future long-term return can you expect. It's those 5 factors. And just most people think, well, I don't really have much choice. Maybe I can choose when I want to retire, but that's about it. Actually, if you choose right now, and we're dealing with this with a lot of folks because people are concerned about how the market has performed this year and concerned about the future returns of the market. So if you just say, listen, I'm 67 years old, I can't retire seeing my investments go down like this. I want to avoid the loss, therefore I'm gonna move everything into low risk. Well, what that means is you might have needed to save up more money for retirement, spend less, or maybe you needed to work longer, okay? You need to go back and invite some more retirement income in because you've got to work longer in order for your plan to work and have you retire with confidence. That's a quick sidebar. Does that make sense? But ultimately, if I were to pick one of those 5 factors that's the most important, listen, they're all very important, they're interrelated, okay? If I were to pick one that's the most important, it's spending. And what I would propose to you today is that your spending right now, even if retirement's still 20 years away, your spending right now is going to influence your retirement more than you can fathom. And at a time right now when your spending you feel less in control of how much you're spending because listen, the price of meat at the grocery store is going to be what it is and inflation's pushing that higher. Yeah, gas prices at the pump have come down considerably. Whether that's temporary or not, we will see, but you don't have much control over that. So you feel like you've got less control over your spending. I know because I feel that as well. And I'm just spending more than I normally spend. And oh my goodness, I can't control it. Okay. It's important for you to recognize that your spending, even right now, even if retirement's a long way off, is more important for your retirement than you can really fathom. The logical way you already understand, and that is you're making as much income as you can make right now. You're making a certain amount of income, okay? And you're saving a certain amount of that towards your retirement and spending the rest, okay? And therefore, if your income is this and your lifestyle or your spending is this, you can only save that much, and therefore that's going to influence your retirement, your ability to retire at a certain time. So that's the tangible, that's the linear, that's the logical way that you might think, yeah, my spending it's going to impact my retirement. If I spend too much of my income today, I can't save as much, and that's going to influence when I'm going to be able to retire. That's the linear way, okay? So if I were to just speak directly to that, I'd encourage you from your very first paycheck to be saving 15% towards retirement. Okay? And if you haven't been saving 15% from your first paycheck, or there was a gap in there where you either didn't save for retirement, something like that, then you might need to be saving up more, depending on those 5 factors. You need to work with your certified financial planner, see where you stand, whether you're on track, and figure out what the trade-offs are, what the path is for you to get to a confident retirement plan. Just a quick tangent here. Why 15%? Let's think about this. Social Security is going to be an important part of your retirement. And for most people, it's about 30 to 40% of their overall spending and lifestyle need. Okay, if that's the case, how much of your income from every paycheck has been going into Social Security? Yeah, actually just about 12.4% for most of you from every single paycheck. Yes, even a busboy, your very first job when you were 15 years old. Yep, you had 15, let's say 12.4% of your income going into Social Security. And from your very first paycheck, each and every paycheck, unless you earned above the cap, has been going to fund Social Security, and that's only going to account for, it's only going to be able to provide about 30 to 40% of the income that you need. Okay, and how can I say that? Because Social Security is funded through FICA, and your FICA tax, 7.65%, 6.2 of that goes to fund Social Security. But your employer has been paying FICA as well. They match it completely. So 6.2% you're paying, but then your employer's also paying 6.2%. So you've got 12.4% going into Social Security for your retirement, and you've had that from every single paycheck that you've ever had. Therefore, you've got to be doing at least 15%. And I know I'm going a different way to connect those dots. You've got to be doing at least 15% from your very first paycheck in order to build up a nest egg that can supplement your Social Security so that you've got enough income in retirement. Now, hopefully you've got a pension. Maybe you've got some other factors going on. Therefore, you need to work with your certified financial planner, see if that makes sense. But the encouragement that I'd give you is, all right, here's how much you're earning today. Save at least 15%. Hopefully you've been doing it from your very first paycheck towards retirement and live on what's left. But here's the connection that most people miss between spending and retirement. Yes, it's clear, the more I spend of my income today, the less that I have available to save up for retirement. But here's the other surprise way, that the way that most people aren't connecting on why your spending today is so crucial for your retirement. The more you spend today, the more you need to have saved up for retirement. So the more you spend today, the less of your income you're able to save up for retirement. But the more you spend today, that means you need to have even more saved up, because in retirement, your lifestyle is going to be that much more, and you need to have even more saved up in order to supply and feed that lifestyle. Does that make sense? I call it the Bernard paradox because it's a paradox and no one else has really been preaching this and pointing it out. So I will rename it later. But it's interesting that the more you spend today, the less you're able to save. But the more you spend today, the more you need to have saved up for retirement. The inverse is true as well. That's why it's a paradox. The less you spend today, well, you've got more money that you can actually, save for retirement. Great, because you're earning this and you actually spend this. So therefore, you've got a lot you can save up. And the less you spend, you don't need to have as much saved up for retirement. Isn't that interesting? And most people are very, very clear of that first one, but because there are immediate spending, immediate needs, it's sort of, well, I'll catch up later. I'll figure this out later. I need to spend this much to get my kid in a certain school, or to do, at least for me, these certain activities for the kids, or to go on these vacations, do these sorts of things. Hey, that's just how much cars cost. Or to live in the neighborhood that we want, the lifestyle that we want, that's just how much houses cost. Property taxes for houses like that, that's just how much they are. And you start finding that, okay, I'm making this, but my spending is creeping up to this, and therefore I'm not able to save that much. I'll catch up later. But all of that spending builds those habits. That's your lifestyle, okay? And that's the lifestyle that you're trying to, and that you're hoping you'll be able to still have in retirement. And the higher you spend, the more you need to have saved up for retirement. Make sense? The point here isn't to poke on anyone and say, well, you're spending too much money or you need to be frugal. The point is to work with your certified financial planner, build that 5-factor retirement plan, and find a way to have balance. How much can you save today and still have a lifestyle that meets your goals, that you're comfortable with, so that you're saving up enough that in the future you've got enough set up so that you can continue to have and enjoy that same lifestyle confidently in retirement. I heard this saying a long, long time ago. I'm assuming it's changed. Figures lie and liars figure, but 97% of people have to make an adjustment to their lifestyle when they retire. Most people aren't able to keep the same lifestyle that fits in line with the retirement readiness gap that we have. So recognize how important your spending is in that calculation. Work with your certified financial planner, build that budget, build that 3 bank account system, make the tough decision to say, nope, we're going to save this much. We'll figure out a way to live on what's left and receive the benefits of that discipline, receive that benefits all the way through retirement, because that means you'll have a lower lifestyle that your income then needs to support. Work with your CFP on that. See how those 5 factors line up in your situation, what adjustments you need to make. If you don't have a CFP on your team, you can contact one of my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with a K, wisemoneyshow.com. You can find us there as well, or give us a call, 574-247-5898. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.